And you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm sick of it, and I'm not going to back down, and I'm sick of people not backing me up on this. And you know what? If you're not going to back us up, then get out of here. We don't need your help. Get out! You have lost your mind. You might as well just walk up to me and just say, you know what? I'm a brainwashed idiot. I don't...
No justice, no peace, no racist police, no borders, no wall, no USA at all, no fascists, no laws, cancel Santa Claus, no bigots, no genders, no bigots, no genders. We love sex offenders. Sing it with me. Oh shit, I don't know about you, fellow comrades, but it's a little bit stuffy under the mask. I don't know how you do it it's like, how do you do it all night? It's impossible. I can't. It's way too hot. Like, you know, I gotta breathe. I could just do that. Yeah, that works. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of DarthNews. Special edition, mostly peaceful protests. Oh, no? What is it then? Oh, okay. Can you say that one more time? Burn it all down. Special edition, burn it all down. Special edition, if you're a communist, I hope you starve to death. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video, because today we got a lot to talk about, a lot to cover, and a lot to joke about. So if you're sensitive to offensive dad jokes, I would recommend leaving now. This is your last chance. Okay, great. Now that we're all here, smash like.
You are watching a master at work.
Fucking Arctic. Yeah, yeah. Listen, little bitch, we don't fuck with small talk. We associate with people that are known to call cops. See that shine from my wrist to my neck, all rocks. Gucci flip-flops with...
Now, in my last Kyle Rittenhouse video, I told everybody this was my last video talking about Rittenhouse unless riots broke out. And I told you that riots were going to happen one way or another. They start off always as mostly peaceful protests, and then they divulge into something a bit more violent, a bit more rioty, a bit more destructive. So let's go ahead and watch a couple clips of these peaceful protests, which are totally fine. You can peacefully protest whenever and however you want, as long as it's peaceful. That's your right. I'm all about that. But when it turns to violence and destruction and looting and shit like that, no, not okay. That's where I draw the line, you know? So just don't do that and protest. Anyway, so now they're protesting, and it's not that I'm mad they're protesting, because, you know, God bless them. You can protest about whatever you want. What I'm mad about is the message they're protesting for, the message they're sending to anybody watching these videos. It's like a communist recruitment video, basically. And I think everybody here understands and knows how I feel about those goddamn commies. Now, I could just focus on the riots that are happening right now in the aftermath of the Kyle completely innocent verdict, but I want to focus on the message that they're really going for, because the early parts of the day when they're protesting, they're getting their message across, and I'm glad they're just saying it out loud. I'm glad they're not hiding it anymore. They're just coming out and saying it.
That's right, we need communism.
So we all know what's going on. But then at night, that's when the militant end of this communist movement, this Marxist movement, takes shape. And well, let's just get into the message, and then we'll go to the riots. Actually, yeah. So Applejack, hit it.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, nigga, where are you? I got the Glock and the pistol for your mama and boo. And if your people want beef, go and cook up the stew. Now here's a little story about me and the crew. Locked down with my roommate, you know how it be. Horny as fuck, beating my meat. Whoa, nigga, not on my meat.
Will cause this and to recognize that white supremacy is embedded in this system.
That's right.
We're the Revolution Club. And we are getting organized for an actual revolution, which takes millions and millions of people and everybody with a heart for a future that is not based on white supremacy, misogyny, hatred of immigrants. Everybody needs to stand on the side of justice and find out about this revolution and get organized together with us. We say it's time
It's time!
It's time!
It's time!
It's time!
It's time!
It's time to get organized!
It's time to get organized!
For an actual revolution!
For an actual revolution!
Hello, comrades. My name Yuri, and today, sorry, it really catches on.
The only solution is communist revolution! The only solution is communist revolution! That's right, we need communism! That's what we need! We need that! We need that to We need that to save us!
Look, this is just a case of careful what you wish for, you know what I'm saying? Are you sure you want a war? Because if you want a war you shall receive, and a war you shall lose dearly. It won't even be fair. It won't even be funny. It'll be pathetic. If you want a real revolution, you're picking the wrong people to start that revolution with. Oh, Darth, you're just a pussy. All you use is fake guns. Yeah. Yeah, I do. It's a BB gun. It's fake. You know, it's fake. It's, look, orange tip. But you know what's not fake? That I've actually never shown you on camera before. Is my real gun. How about them apples? I will fuck you up. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I also have a backup rifle. That's right, my AR-15. Yep, just in case, you know what I mean? I call her the Rosenbaum killer. Yeah, it's real. It's not a prop gun. Not a prop gun, YouTube. What, you gonna demonetize me? Oh, I'm already demonetized, so suck my fucking dick. No, I'm serious. Get on your knees and suck it right now. Suck it, YouTube. I'm serious when I say you're picking the wrong side to start a revolution with. I mean, do you even know how to pull a trigger? Have you ever pulled a trigger? Oh my god, of course. I get triggered all the time, and I let everybody know on Twitter and stuff. So yeah, obviously I've been triggered. That's not what I was asking. Have you ever pulled the trigger of a gun? Oh yeah, like I pull people's triggers all the time. That makes no sense. I mean, do these goddamn commies even realize that they are free Americans living in America? Do they realize how free they actually are? And do they realize that they are willingly enslaving themselves to the most corrupt, most murderous, divisive system ever created by mankind? Sorry, Trudeau, people kind. Are they even aware of this? That they are enslaving themselves, all in the name of justice? I don't think so. I don't think they even realize it. That's what brainwashing does to you. But I mean, I guess in some weird, twisted, ironic way, they're correct. They're them being Black Lives Matter. You know, they say that slavery never ended. And it's like, maybe you're right, because you guys went from like actual chains to mental chains. Alright, so let's go ahead and watch this next video clip. Applejack. Hit it!
If we don't get it! If we don't get it!
Shut it down!
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 Who shuts it down?
If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. AKA burn it down. That's shut it down is code for burn it down. And if you haven't learned that lesson already, then I feel bad for you. And just to quickly go back on the topic of irony, I'd like to bring up the fact that BLM, Black Lives Matter, everybody, Black Lives Matter, is now rioting and protesting in the streets, all in the name of defending 3 straight white males that are all criminals. But the point is, you got Black Lives Matter supporting 3 straight white males. And just like that, all lives matter. If I had a microphone that wasn't on a stand, I would drop it.
Nice.
I mean, it should be no surprise that these motherfuckers want to burn it down. That's all they want to do. These cocksuckers never built a goddamn thing in their lives. Not one thing. and they want to burn it all down. Go ahead, motherfuckers, burn it down, because we over here in America, in the real America, we love to build things. And we'll build a wall around your stupid ass cult. I mean, think about it though. Like these goddamn commies protesting and rioting, and these opportunists that just want to steal designer clothes and Gucci bags and shit like that. They've never built anything ever besides maybe an Instagram following in their entire lives. They've never done anything. They probably don't even know how to build a Jenga set before you start pulling the pieces out. They probably couldn't figure out a 500-piece puzzle. And these people want to burn it down. Burn it all down. We need communism. We need communism. We need communism. We need the communism right now. What the fuck? Yeah, that's the solution. Yeah, communism. That's the answer. That sounds great. You've given us a real good sample of what it's like so far by destroying cities and turning into fascists. I mean, at this point, there's no difference between communists and fascists. Like, there's just no difference. Communism, fascism, it's all a dictatorship. Speaking of dictatorships, if I was ever a dictator, I'd want to be named Richard Potato. Yeah, Richard Potato. So that way, my nickname could be Dictator, because I love tater tots, and those are potatoes. So anyways, now that we've covered the messages that are trying to be conveyed from the radical left progressive cult. That's what it is. I was gonna say it's a cult. It is a cult. We're gonna get more into cults later. But now that we've all had a moment to listen to their message, let's get into a different topic. Same topic, just, same shit, different day kind of thing. It's relevant to what I'm talking about. And what am I talking about? Oh, what, you haven't been paying attention? I'm talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. And speaking of Kyle Rittenhouse, the NBA Social Justice Coalition, or whatever the fuck, the NBA has made their statements official about how they feel in regards to the verdict. The Kyle Rittenhouse innocent verdict. Let's go ahead and see what they had to say on Twitter, shall we? So the NBA made a statement on Twitter, tweeting out, quote, "Our thoughts are with the families of those whose lives were taken in this tragedy." Again, you mean these people's lives right here? You mean these people? Are you talking about these ones right here? 1, 2, 3? These criminals? Are you talking about you're sympathizing with these rapists, these child kitty diddlers? Okay, cool. Anyway, they go on to say, the right to peacefully protest is a bedrock of our democracy, and the National Basketball Association of Social Justice Coalition remains committed to preserving that right for all. Yeah, the only problem is, they weren't protesting, they were fucking rioting. Don't believe me? Let's watch.
Take a little side before stop and go crazy, please.
Oh, was that not convincing enough? Let's watch another clip.
I love your phone.
Thanks.
Very sexual. How's your day?
Good.
Great?
Yeah, but great.
I'm having a great day.
Leave my boyfriend alone.
What are you talking about? What boyfriend?
This is my boyfriend.
No, he's not.
Are you still not convinced that these were riots? Let's watch one final clip. So get your popcorn, because this is like a 2-minute clip. Applejack, why do you stop moving around? Hit it.
This poor man got his business caught on fire. I'm sorry, sir. I'm very sorry about that, man.
Yeah, really.
Hey, I have nothing to do with that. I'm trying to stop this shit here. Dude, I'm gonna help this guy. I don't give a fuck if I get beat up.
Talk. Just leave it there. Talk.
They just threw a bottle at this guy. Hey! No! Sir! Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Turn his head, turn his head. He was just defending his business, that's all he was doing. And they walked up and fucked him up. Fucked him up. I have it all on video.
Listen,
all of it. He didn't deserve any of that. Any of it. This is just wrong, guys. Do you not see this? This is wrong. This is what's going to happen to every one of you when this goes nationwide. I don't think you realize this. Please, guys.
We're trying to protect ourselves.
Hey, you got alcohol in the
You don't understand
alcohol?
what terrifies these black men out here. They're not making it home to their
Oh, no,
families. Understand, respect. How about that?
Okay, sorry. Let's take it back from the top. So they say our thoughts and prayers are with the. Sorry, they don't say prayers because they don't believe in God anymore. So they say our thoughts are with the families of those whose lives were taken in this tragedy, and the right to peacefully protest wasn't peaceful is a bedrock to our democracy and our national. Blah, 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 the social justice coalition. First off, why does the NBA even have a social justice coalition? What the fuck? You wonder why their ratings are suffering, because you're mixing politics and radical fucking illogical ideologies with sports and entertainment. And you're surprised that people don't watch your shit anymore. Why does the NBA have a fucking social justice program? Coalition. Nobody gives a fuck. Oh, but Darth, they have a platform and they need to use that platform to spread awareness. No, your job is to spread, games. That's it. And commercials. Your platform is the platform it is today with all of your audience because they want to watch sports. Not Black Lives Matter. Sports. That's what the fuck they want to. They want to watch basketball, not social justice. Okay, anyway, so they go on to say the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition remains committed to preserving that right for all. You know what? The only thing you actually committed is suicide. Not like literally, but like social business suicide. This was a hot take. This was not a smart move. Nobody wants to hear your opinion on Rittenhouse. They want to hear my opinion. That's why they're watching me and not you. They say any forms of vigilantism in our society are unacceptable. Vigilantism? Yeah, well, maybe if the police were doing their job, which they weren't, which is unacceptable, then people wouldn't have to step up and do their job for them. The police were told to stand down while businesses were burning and people were being shot. You're surprised somebody stepped up? Filled the void of law enforcement when they weren't there to do their job? Their sworn constitutional oath, they just fucking skedaddled? You know what's embarrassing? What's embarrassing is the police left while Rittenhouse, a 17-year-old, did their job for them. The NBA is pathetic. LeBron James is pathetic. Kyrie Irving is a legend. Yeah, also Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is also a legend. So is DarthNews. And all these idiots like LeBron James, like Greta Thunberg, Don Lemon, fucking Chris Cuomo, Nancy Pelosi, Jen Psaki. Take your pick. They are all actors. They're fucking frauds. They are political actors charading about in a political theater. It's all for show. They don't give a fuck about anything or anyone but their own needs and their own agenda. LeBron James. LeBron fucking James. King James. Only a narcissist would put King before his name, but whatever. The King himself, attacked, mocked, and ridiculed Kyle Rittenhouse for crying when he was retelling the story of when he shot and killed somebody for the first and only time of his life. He ridiculed a kid for crying on the stand when this hypocritical crybaby bitch literally cries over every foul, over every, oh my god, ow, and he just fucking cries all the time. Why does that matter? Because I'm just showing you the hypocrisy. They don't mean what they're saying. They couldn't possibly. These rich Democratic leaders couldn't possibly actually be in the mood for socialism unless it benefits them tremendously. If these oligarchs and these big tech monopolies and these politicians and Hollywood elites and these bureaucrats had to live by the same standards of, traditional, by-the-book socialism, they would not be for it. They're only for it because it boosts their popularity, and they're going to tax the fuck out of you and then stack their pockets with cash. That's what happens. That's what happens in every society that turns to communism. Anyways, speaking of communism, I got a few jokes up my sleeve. Hey, Tina, you want to know what the best way to kill a commie is? Communism. I know, it's crazy. Oh, damn, girl, are you a communist? Because I feel an uprising in my lower class, if you know what I'm saying. Oh my god, Darth, communist jokes are so not funny unless everybody gets it. Does anybody know what communists used before candles? Anybody? Does anyone know? Yeah, like, before candles, what was their source of power? No. Electricity. Does anybody know why communists are always late to an event or the party or to class or school or work? It's because they're Stalin! Get it? Like Joseph Stalin? I'm just joking. It's because they starved to death. What do you call a super fat communist doing yoga? I'll give you a second. No? Stretch marks. That's marks with a K, in case you didn't connect the dots. Oh my god, Tina, I almost forgot about that. Thank you. Yeah, that one time when we walked into the dive bar and I was looking for the bathroom and we couldn't find it, so we went to the back and we pushed the double doors open, and then like at the table there was like a group of commies who were just sitting there playing Soviet Russian roulette. Now, it's kind of like the same rules as regular roulette, except you keep playing until everyone dies equally. And I just sat there and I just watched everyone just, boo, you know. Stop, no, don't tell me stuff like that, Tina. I don't want to hear that. That's gonna brainwash me, okay? I'm not a communist. Okay, just because I like to share my videos on the internet for free doesn't mean I'm a communist. It just means I'm demonetized. So that basically means like that's big tech trying to make us communists. Tina, you're onto something. Oh yeah, Tina, that's actually a good point. I've thought about that same question a few times over the last year or so. I know, yeah, it makes one wonder, you know, do these socialists, these communists all kind of meet up at one place, like one convention center, and just call it Comic-Con? See what I did there? Am I patriotic? I don't know. Am I? Of course I'm patriotic, Tina. You know, I'm so goddamn patriotic that I pissed red, white, and blue. Yeah, well, that's his opinion. I don't care if the doctor told me I had pancreatic cancer. I told him to shut his dirty commie mouth. And I recommend you do the same. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I don't know if it's true or not, but anyway, so somebody at a bar once told me that these Marxists actually have their own book full of different socialist sex positions. They call it the Kami Sutra. It was too easy. It was too easy. I'm sorry, who are you? What? Who are you? Why are you here? And why do you care about what my doctor said about me pissing red, white, and blue? I already told you he was a goddamn communist. He was a filthy, dirty commie. And I got a second opinion from Tina. And Tina told me that I'm a patriot. Right, Tina? Right, Tina? Oh, God, those are the worst. Yeah, a drunk communist? Yeah, because when you're around drunk communists, they just want to tell you a joke. So, I mean, I let them, to be nice, but it was bad. But I laughed. I was like, ha, 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 ha. Oh, my God, you're such a funny comedian. You're so good at comedy. You made me laugh. Okay, but real talk, they're not funny at all. Like, they're just not. If anything, they're just comical. Boom, boom. Mommy, I want to grow up to be a socialist. Oh, is that so, little Billy? Well, I'm sorry to say, you're gonna have to pick one, because you can't be both. You can't grow up and be a socialist. Does anybody know how many commies it takes to screw in one light bulb? I mean, I really would want to tell more socialist jokes to socialists, actual socialists, but not everybody would get them. So, you know, out of respect, I don't want to sneak into their homes and steal all their food in the middle of the night and then jizz on their face and then leave. That would just be rude. That also has nothing to do with anything. Welcome to DarthNews. Hey, Applejack, I got a question. You probably are the best person to ask this question to. So, like, if you hate being around people and you hate socialism, does that just make you antisocial? Oh, well, I mean, like, you don't talk very much, so I just thought maybe you would have an opinion on being antisocial. Oh, hey, have any of you fellow comrades seen my Bernie sandals? Yeah, they're like flip-flops, but they look like Bernie Sanders. Breaking news. Apparently, it only took one check of $1,000 from the federal government to turn even the most hardened Trump supporters into socialists. I'm Darth. Let's get into the story. Well, there's no story. It was a joke. A bad joke, but I just made it up, so smash like. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe one Trump supporter became a socialist. They're like, oh, I love free money. Yay! But I can tell you what, the socialists became even more socialist. And then half the Democratic Party was like, yeah, socialism's great. I love these benefits. Why is all the prices of everything going up? What is it? What is inflation? I don't get it. Like, we just printed a whole lot of money, so we should just, like, not have inflation. Well, that's what happens when you print money. When you print money like no tomorrow, like trillions of dollars, like in a span of 1 month, you deflate the value of the dollar. Economics 101. And I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just a schmuck on the internet, making stupid dad jokes and ranting about politics. And Amber Heard occasionally. I know. I chose to do this video over Amber's video, and I'm so sorry. But it'll be worth it. You'll be happy when it finally comes out. The Amber Heard video is coming. Okay, let's get back on track. What? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I suppose, Tina, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that makes Donald Trump a socialist. Because, when he grabs women by the pussy, I mean, he's quite literally, seizing the means of production. I'm pretty sure that's in the Communist Manifesto, seizing the means of production. I think. The only socialist Jew that I subscribe to, I know, it's weird. It's an oxymoron. Jew, socialist, kind of like oil and water. Doesn't really go together. But the only socialist Jew that I've ever followed, not on Instagram, but is Jesus Christ. What do you call a non-binary fascist? A not she. A not she. Again, I'll be here all night. Did anybody else hear about these two so-called Nazis that were racing to see who was the fascist? Honestly, why the hell would anybody take relationship advice from a communist? If you ask me, that's just one big red flag. Okay. So a Nazi and a fascist, kind of the same thing. A racist, fascist, Nazi. Okay, two Nazis walk into a bar, and 2 minutes later, a black person walks in. How do you think it went? Yeah, I guess so. I guess it went alt-right. Alt-right. No. I said all-right, not alt-right. That would be racist. So just today I was reading another article about, how men can also be victims of domestic violence and abuse. They can also be victims too. I mean, just look at any gay-man relationship. If they get into a fight, one of them motherfuckers is going to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's not the point. The point is, I almost fell for this crap. I almost started believing this shit. And then thankfully, my loving wife caught me in the act. She walked in the room and saw me, on the computer looking at men's rights forums and propaganda, and she slapped the shit out of me. She punched me, but she punched the sense right back into me, and I was like, oh, duh, this is fucking brainwashing. Why would men are never victims, That's crazy. So I'm thankful she punched me. She left me a black eye, so that way I'm reminded how bad it is to look at this kind of brainwashing, shit like men's rights and propaganda. So I won't be doing that again, basically. God, my wife really loves me. I'm blessed. Does anybody know why you can't leave R. Kelly's sex cult? Because once you're in, you're in. Did you get it? Do I need to spell it out? Once you're in, you're in. I was going to make like a really fucked up joke about Jonestown, Jim Jones, but unfortunately, well, the punchline was just a little too long, you know what I'm saying? And speaking of cults, the radical left is a cult. Not Democrats, the radical left. They are a cult, and they are a progressive cult, and they are progressing their agenda, and they are winning. We can't let that happen. I mean, what do we call cults that have been around for 100 to 1,000 years? Culture. Hence, the first part of the word starts off with cult. And then culture, whatever. These radical ideologies and beliefs and these groups of people that gather and believe these crazy, nonsensical things, they're always called cults. They're a cult, right when they start. And then over time, they evolve and society accepts them as a, bing, bang, boom. Culture. Last night I was at the bar and I ran into a group of super entitled, super lazy kids. They must have been like 18, 20, I don't know, they were young. But they were just so entitled and it was just so awful listening to them speak. And then I started hearing someone else speaking some crazy shit over here, and then I was like, what the fuck? Are you guys together? They weren't together. And then I looked over here, and these people are spewing out crazy things, like Black Lives Matter and stuff. And then I started hearing Black Lives Matter over there, and then like behind me, and then like someone tried to grab my gun, and I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? Apparently I walked right into the middle of a BLM riot. Wish I was joking. Boom! Wish granted. I'm joking. It's a bad joke. But that's why you're here, right? You're here for my bad jokes. My bad jokes and my dad jokes and my racist jokes and my misogynist jokes and my sexist jokes and my flexist jokes. And I ask myself why I'm losing subscribers. Yeah, I went from 3 subscribers gained in 1 month down to just 1. Yep, I lost 2 more, so now I'm down to just 1 subscriber for the month. A whole month. In 30 fucking days, I only got 1 subscriber. Boo! I don't know, but hey, if you want to fuck around and find out, like if you want to come at me, but if you come at me with that Rosenbaum attitude, if you want to fuck around, you're gonna find out, baby. I'm gonna blow your goddamn head off. And no, that's not a threat, that's a promise. If anyone tries coming at me with that skateboard bullshit, oh, you won't have legs to skateboard with. Your legs will be stubs. Stubs. And with that said, that about wraps up all I have to say on the topic. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate you. I appreciate the view. And as always, don't you dare forget to pull out. That is POO fucking L. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, go to my merch store and buy some merch. Help support the channel because I'm demonetized. I know I say it all the time, but I'm demonetized, so please help support the channel. Go to my Patreon and donate as little as $1 a month. It goes a long way, and I am done begging now, so no more begging from me. Please. Alright, I'm done. Done begging. That's a lie. I'm never going to be done begging. Now, since we've been talking about devils this whole night and like evil people, I want to talk about some guardian angels. As a matter of fact, I'd like to dedicate this video to my guardian angels. Mark and Rose Carey, I fucking love you. I literally love you. I've never loved anyone I've never met before, but you know why. You know why. Earth to Spaceman, package received. Spaceman, you know. Also, keep a lookout. Because you got a DarthNews care package coming your way. Oh yeah. And it's a special one. Hit the bell. Hit the bell. Hit that fucking hit that bell, bitch. Hit that bell. Hit that bell, bitch. I should probably keep my mouth shut, huh? I know I talk way too much. There, that should shut me up.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.